Say hello to my little friend, the Sony DSC-U10. I found this little guy at a local thrift store a little while ago, in its box. It's adorable, and with a 1-inch screen, USB 1.0 and 1 megapixel, it's perfect for my first video looking back at retro digital cameras. This was Sony's smallest and lightest digital camera when it released back in 2002. When released, it was meant to be the point-and-shoot you could take anywhere. So how does it hold up today, 19 years later? Up front, you get a 33mm equivalent prime lens with a minimum aperture of f2.8. This is hidden with the lens cover, which neatly doubles as a power switch, turning the camera on with a satisfying when slid open, ready to shoot. Nothing on this side. No tripod mount on the bottom. And this side has a flap. Under the flap, you'll find a place for 2 AAA batteries, along with Sony's proprietary memory stick. I have a whopping 64 megabytes installed in mine. The top has another power switch, which I guess is useful for when you want to just view the images. Next to it is the 2-step shutter button, and a slider to choose between viewing photos, taking photos, and I suppose you can also record video with this thing. And let's get this out of the way. 160 by 112 resolution and a 15-second max recording time. And there's no sound. What you don't get, however, is much control. Menus are simple for a Sony. There is no shutter speed, ISO, or aperture control, and autofocus is automatic, though there is a zone focusing in the settings. Self-timer? Yep. Lastly, there are a couple effects to play with, but even that is limited to 4 options here. So what about the actual quality of the images? Thanks to mini USB, it's easy getting the photos off the old proprietary card. All of these were shot with the Sony DSC-U10, and there has been no edits to these photos. Though obviously lacking in just about every aspect by today's standards, I still love this little thing. Its small footprint and simplified point-and-shoot nature really make it a fun thing to shoot with. Of course, you aren't going to get super sharp or detailed images, but I feel the early digital look has a certain retro vibe that just makes it even more fun. Sometimes you even get these really neat flares. And as a bonus, you could say that without worrying about things like sharpness and fiddly in-camera settings, I can put more focus on what's in front of the camera and having fun with it instead.